ban menthol cigarettes? What is the FDA inhaling? Hello, I'm Steve Forbes, and this is What's Ahead, where you get the insights you need to better navigate these turbulent times. The Food and Drug Administration is proposing rules to prohibit menthol cigarettes and flavored cigars. The agency claims the lack of a minty taste will reduce smoking, especially among young people. The flavors lure young people to take up this evil practice. The move is misbegotten. Prohibition of liquor a century ago was a disaster, and this kind of prohibition will spawn similarly toxic responses, namely an explosion of illicit activities and disrespect for authority. Well over 1/3 of tobacco sales are menthols. In 2019, Massachusetts prohibited the sale of all flavored tobacco products, the first state to do so. The ban also applied to e-cigarettes. Users shifted purchases to neighboring states of Rhode Island and New Hampshire. Smuggling into the Bay State became a lucrative undertaking. A nationwide ban would have a similar impact. The now illegal products would come in from foreign sources. This prohibition would also spur illegal production of menthol cigarettes and flavored small cigars here in the U.S., just as prohibition saw a boom business in distillers turning out moonshine. Such a barring of flavors will mean the making of unsafe products as well, the menthol equivalent of bathtub gin. And talk about disproportionate impacts. Menthol cigarettes are overwhelmingly favored by blacks, making up around 85% of sales to these smokers. Menthols are also popular with young smokers, which leads to another enforcement problem. Will the ban mean stopping and frisking individuals suspected of possessing these illegal products? The FDA says it, quote, will not enforce action against individual consumers for possession or use of menthol cigarettes and flavored cigars. Enforcement will only address manufacturers, distributors, wholesalers, importers, and retailers, end of quote. Apparently, the agency is oblivious to the war against drugs. The retailing is by individuals. If someone has a carton of menthol cigarettes, is the purpose consumption or selling? The FDA and its apologists justify these actions under the cloak of public health. But what they're doing here is bereft of common sense. It is glaringly counterproductive to their alleged goal. Yet the FDA seems firmly on the road to actually try to ban someday cigarettes the way the U.S. banned booze a century ago. FDA Commissioner Robert Califf says he is in favor of limiting the amount of nicotine permitted in a cigarette, a tobacco version of near beer. The incoherence of these efforts was exemplified by Los Angeles, where the city council passed a ban on flavored tobacco and vaping products, but exempted flavored tobacco used in hookah lounges. Message to the FDA, back off. I'm Steve Forbes. Thanks for listening. Do send in your comments and suggestions. I look forward to being with you soon again.